Is Abundant Shrine accessible yet? It may be. I think we gotta go north for that. But we were gonna... Well, we'll explore once we get the guy, though. I love to clear my path by having Pokemon use hidden moves. Fucking, like, Game Freak op over here. Who's this? Abundant. Sabandi Shrine. This is my path. Jabandi Shrine. Sagandi Shrine. Okay, man, I want to go to Sagandi's Shrine. Sabowden. Is that a stop at, Is that a stop at me? You've trained me like a dog with like a whistle. So brag stop in this game means stop what you're doing, you broke a rule. I can't believe that hit. Should we feather dance? So that if it hits again... Oh! I fat fingered it. Now I gotta give you dibs. I didn't even pick that one. It was my big thumb. Alright, let's pull out the book. What do we want to read about? Let's read about one of our guys. Oh. This book rules. Not seen any of our guys. Here we go. This is chapter 2, How Pokemon Live, and this little section is called Ways to Get Food Needed to Live. And this is about a little guy we all know and love. He's the original Gentle. Good old tap dancing Gooby. Quagsire hunts for food by leaving its mouth wide open in water and waiting for its prey to blunder in unaware. Since this Pokemon doesn't move much, it doesn't get very hungry. And then there's a picture of him doing a big scooping up some orange berries underwater. It says its easygoing personality means it isn't even bothered if it knocks its head into rocks as it swims along. Orange berries that just happened to drift by. Well, isn't that nice? I think it's pretty much just Pokedex entries with pictures and explanations to go with it. To kind of flesh out the entries, which I think is a pretty smart idea. And I like Gooby. Yeah. Good job, Goosey. Loosey Goosey. You guys ever have a Juicy Lucy? I want to try a Juicy Lucy sometime. Metal Guy's back? He looks like a Muppet. He looks like a robot. Add it to the list? Okay. Here's a new medal. Non-effective artist. What the heck? Both at the same time, a Juicy Lucy topped with Rocky Mountain oysters. I think there is a market for that. Write that down. I really want to go to Colorado sometime, and I want to try their hot dogs. And their the Rocky Mountain oysters. You gotta try the local dog. Oh, what's with all the Tangela? Gonna get Detroit pizza. What's their style? What do they do? Like a pan pizza? That sounds pretty good. I want to have a Chicago deep dish. I think it sounds delicious. I know there are naysayers, but consider the following. It sounds delicious. I don't care if it's not pizza. What are we calling? And sauce is good? So true. Boots galore. Boots galore. Miss Buckley. Gentle. Look at that. Pixel 2 away. Pixel 2 away. Is this Route 15? Route 13. Oh. Anjali. Also, this is gonna be your classic. Boom, baby, boom. Good. Good. Spooky. I gotta switch Smash out of the lead though. Yeah. Guys, I got a delicious sub sandwich for lunch today at the sub place that I've been going to. And today I got their chicken salad. Where I was like, I don't ever get this. But I heard it's really good here. And I'll be the judge of that. Because I think chicken salad can be okay. But I would never get it in a sandwich. But I got it. And it was really good. It was really good. And I got a half a sub left for tomorrow. Oh, a jump kick. Ty Lee, is that what this trainer's name is? GES? That's not her name, oh. But she kicka. Shoot cream, no. Grapes I can't really get behind. This chicken salad had no celery. And I was like, good. You know, I mean, like, I've eaten chicken salad with, like, cranberries in it. And I haven't, like, hated it. So I guess grapes isn't that far off, but, I don't know. Cold, wet meat. What kind of cold, wet meat do you like, Will? Why'd you word it like that? Celery, grapes, and a nut? I think celery sucks, actually. I don't think celery should be used for anything other than like a mirepoix. I think a celery is like an aromatic that you should like do something with. But that's just me. I also got a pesto drizzle on my sub. Pesto, guys, pesto. And it really complemented it. It was a very good combo. Oh, Pelipper! But I'm thinking about that sub. And I got another whole half of it in the fridge for tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. It's got me acting up. Potato mayo, cheese, bacon. That sounds delicious, though. We make ours with mayo too. I mean, there are a lot of styles of potato salad, I'm pretty sure. I've never made it with mustard. I've added mustard. What style is mustard? What does German potato salad use? Is that mustard based or is that like vinegar based? I just know the kind with mayo, really. I think next time I make either potato or chicken salad, I'm gonna add some dill. I think dill is the secret. That's a secret ingredient right there. I think that brings it to life. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I've ever had it with like pure mustard. I've added like a little Dijon to what is ultimately a mayo base. Yeah, I feel like that would taste very pungent. Mustard's not really a, like, star player. Mustard's very much a bit role. Supporting cast. Mustard's the kind of guy that at the credits it says, "and Mustard," you know? Like, not the main character, but certainly a valued guest. Special thanks. Owned. Owned. Creamable Gaming. Creamable's back. I think Creamable is back. A dish where Mustard would get a Best Supporting Actor award. I'm gonna say like any sort of like... Ooh. Like a nice honey Dijon chicken. Like a nice roast chicken with like a honey Dijon. That's a Best Supporting Actor. The mustard brings it all out. A brat. Oh. On like a steak? That I don't know. Maybe. If I think of like a sauce on a steak that's like fancy or something, I think of like a horseradish. Power Gem. Speaking of food, I went to see a movie the other night. It's the hit new film, Tony, about Anthony Bourdain. And I thought it was pretty good. Did I talk about this on Sunday? I think I did briefly. But I quite liked it. Now, I'm a bit of a tourist. I'm a bit of a LARPer. I don't know Bourdain that well. I was never like a big follower of his stuff, but I knew of him, of course. And I knew of his kind of career and what people liked about him. And I always wanted to know more about him. And I wouldn't say that this movie tells you much about him. It is very much a story about a very small snapshot of his life. I also don't know how accurate it was. I'm sure it is to some degree, if not heavily, sensationalized for the sake of a movie plot. But I know it was definitely like a story about how he got his start in the business, in the culinary business. And I thought it was a really compelling film. I don't know what the Bourdain heads would think. I do know that everyone says that he would have hated it. Not because of the movie, but because I think he would have hated the concept of a movie about him. But I liked it. It was directed by Matt Johnson of Nirvana, the band, the show, but also just like a big film buff and filmmaker. The more I see of that guy's like other side, the more I'm like, this guy's like got sauce, kind of. I want to see what else he is cooking. But pretty enjoyable movie. I liked it. Very simple. Again, like, you know, based on like a real story, but it felt like a compelling plot. And I ended up buying Kitchen Confidential because of it. The book that I think propelled Bourdain into like fame, kind of. I think it was his first big hit book, at least. Can Creamable take this? Overpowered gem, but that's it. Or discharge, but I'm not getting rid of that. Cotton Guard is cool, though. Yeah, I actually watched that interview, or like that, like... I don't know if you call it an interview. It was kind of an interview. Whatever, that, like, clip the other night. Keep old moves. But interesting guy. I want to read this book. I don't know. It's about, like, from what I understand, it's about the underbelly of the culinary industry. Yeah. It's about the stuff you don't see, you know? It's about the stuff you don't see in the kitchen. Which I think is cool, but it's from like the early 2000s. But I don't know. I don't read a lot of books. I'm bad at reading books. I wish I was better at reading books. I have a book that I'm in the middle of that I need to finish. But maybe I'll just open some book lanes. Yeah, right? Not possible. If Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald come to Switch like is rumored, what will Kako and Ima play? Oh, that is a delightful question. I'll have to do a follow-up on that stream title, too. That could be funny. Who's playing Ruby? Who's playing Sapphire? I think Ima, Ruby... Kako, Sapphire. Emerald. Oh. Emerald is a tough... They'll find a third. They'll make Takamaru do it. He'll break. He won't know what he's doing. Takamaru. Yeah, but what about Takamaru B? A woman standing alone with a parasol in one hand at the beach, another larger parasol 5 feet away. Hi, please have a battle with me. His Pokemon will have the Greekest naming scheme. Go, Acropolis! I was thinking about how Takamaru has like shot up so much for me. I was actually looking at the tier list we did at the end of Route Zero, and I'm actually really glad I did it because it has shifted so much. Hydro Pump? You're nuts. Not even gonna transform. I think it'll be funny to do a tier list again at the end and see how much it's changed. Yeah, I feel like we made the most of his bad route. So it's only up from here. I even like what we're doing with them right now. Funny guy. Found the niche for him, kinda. What am I doing? I'm hunting for treasure. Treasure hunting's fun. Sometimes things are buried in the sand dunes. Actually, I just found something. But it's the same one as I found before, so I'll give this to you. Oh. I'll be hunting for treasure here tomorrow, too. Oh, that's fun. Daily guy for us? Really annoyed by what Team... I'm really annoyed by what Team Plasma said in the past. So I live with Pokemon without putting them in Pokeballs. But Panpour doesn't listen to me at all. Chatter. Steiner. Chatter. The creation of Pokeballs made it possible for everyone to be with Pokemon. Yes. Everyone. Why'd you say it like that? That's fun, Will. That's fun diddly-umptious. Oh. Big pearl. Big pearl in my bag. Could you spell that for the class? What did I say? Fun diddly-umptious. Fundiddlyumptious. Fun diddly-umptious. I used to be a great speller. We used to do spelling bees in middle school and grade school. And I'd always be at least top 3. Often the winner, though. To the point. Do you want to know how? Do you want to know? Do you want to know how? Do you want to know how? Like I knew that I was like a bit of a rock star. Do you want to know how I knew I was a bit of a rock star when it came to the spelling bees? When we'd have the spelling bee and I would get out, you'd hear everybody go, "Oh." If I like slipped up early, there'd be like a, "Oh." We used to do those and like Spanish bees, where it would just be like Spanish like vocab. Which might have also been spelling? Was it Spanish spelling, or was it just say the word in English and translate it? I don't remember, but we used to do them in Spanish class too. Those were the ones I would like win. Oh, it's so over. I had a rival. He was the other smartest kid in the class. He was the smartest kid in the class. I'll give it to him. You were... You were magnificent. I'll give it to him. At the time, at least. But I was easily number 2. But I remember the rawest moment of our rivalry. The coolest moment of our rivalry, bar none, was we had, I think it was, yeah, no, it was literally called the high school placement test. This is what it was called, high school placement test. It's what all the private schools took going into high school. It was their like SAT type thing. And I remember getting my results, and I got a 99. A 99 being a perfect score. You can't get 100. And I saw it, and my first reaction was that I was excited. Because I was like, hell yeah, I'm goated. My second reaction was, I can't wait to see what he got. And rub it in his face. And I go to school the next day, and I see him getting out of his, like getting dropped off, getting out of his car. And I walk up to him, and I have a big grin on my face, and he has a big grin on his face. And I'm like, hey man, what'd you get on your test? And he goes, 99. And I was like, no, come on. And he showed me his results, and we both got a 99. And then and there was like a designated third smartest kid in our class. Like there was power scaling. There was agenda, for sure. There was a third smartest kid, and he got a 98. We all performed to our seed, basically. Like, and then there was one wild card who got a 98. And I would call him the Kuwabara of our group because he earned it through pure hard work and studying. Whereas the other three of us were just the smart ones. But I remember the teacher making a big deal of it. She was like, you are the smartest class I've ever taught. Or they made the test easier that year. But we had 2 99s and 2 98s, and we were like, hell yeah. And then I talked to my other friends, and some of them were like, I got like a 32. I think my best friend got like a 20. He thought he wasn't going to be able to go to high school. This could be fun for us. Aldino. What if Ato Emerald? Ato Sapphire. We never did rip the bandage. The promise though was that if I saw the shaky grass before we got our encounter, I would go for it. I never wanted to force it, but if it showed itself, we would go for it. We're running out of opportunities. There's only a few routes left with grass, I think. Guys, I'm not done with Hollow Knight yet, but I'm pretty much... I know I've been saying that, but I truly have, like, basically finished the base game. I did a run of the final boss. I'm gonna have to do it again, from what I understand. And I finished the bestiary last night. And I have all the charms, and I have all the items, I think. I have all the pieces of heart. I think all that's left for me is DLC stuff. Oh, and there's like a thing I can do. There's like a mushroom-based thing I can do. So I might do that. Doesn't seem too bad. I can't believe Nana lost to an Audino. This is what no EVs look like. Yeah, it wasn't really, like, ideal for her. I kind of want to get to the next town and heal. I think that's, like, here. Is it not? Oh, on! Maybe we'll just do this then. Nobody hears Hardy, right? Hardy didn't really come into much play. I mean, no, actually it did. Forget I even said that. Walk back. Teller couldn't learn any healing moves, which was kind of interesting, I thought. Raw! Gonna hit that with, I don't know. I'm so ready to be done with Hollow Knight, though. I'm enjoying it, but I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel, you know? Oh, there is a thing I promised I had to do, though. That's not DLC, that's base game, so I guess there is more base game. How long does that take? Let me rephrase that. I'm sure it takes long. If I do it well, how long does it take? Times the amount of stuff? I might not do all the stuff then. I might do all the stuff. Sometimes I wanna, you know what? I wanna reclaim my freedom. You know, you don't have to 100% everything. Channeling your inner metaphor. A metaphor was the chains I needed to break to regain my sense of self. This is an interesting team. This is a bizarre team. 2.5 minutes? Okay. Bound to these chains? It's like possible. Yeah, no, Pixel, I agree. Except, I don't know what you didn't do. And I'm sure it's something ridiculous. Everyone's hating on my success. It's whenever I get to something in that game, you're like, what the? I didn't do this. Yeah, it's been working, Kingo. If that helps, it has been working. It's just not quite enough. You have been making me like. The thing is, I took just enough of a bite out of it to get to something that like made me curious, but it just wasn't the right time to be playing it. Lunatone. Yeah, Cobalion. I'm not even going to acknowledge him. He doesn't deserve it. I have been thinking about what I want to do when I play it, though. Do you think a partners only run is feasible? Do I want that to be my first experience with the remake? It would be partners only offense. That is how I envision it. So Mario can use items. He can use special moves that don't do damage. So he can do Sweet Feast and he can Power Lift. But he can never do the attacking. I'm trying to think if it would work. I think it might. The hardest chapter would be chapter 4. But I think it would be possible. I could just play it. I love that game. I could just play it. It doesn't have to be a fancy thing. I was just thinking of what I would do to spice it up, maybe. I actually had a lot of fun when we played it on stream. We did a lot of things that I don't usually do. I couldn't tell you what. Cabra! Cabra! Should we talk to him? This guy needs to get over himself, is the thing. Yeah, let's do it. Doesn't feel like a complete playthrough if I don't. I don't know what completion looks like, though. It's certainly not whatever Chugga posted. We're not doing that. This song rules, though. The song is so silly, kind of. Will this kill? If this kills, he's not worth it. Oh my god, I thought you were stronger! I'm not catching him. I'm not catching him. Get out of here, you weakling. Yo, what's up, Shotty? Not a Poke MMO. Is that the same Poke MMO that's been, like, around? Did it ever get off the ground? Oh, here. I thought you were gone! Hello there, Paprika! Hee! I use it to fly, so it looks like I beat you here. Hubba puff! Thank you so much for helping me on a reverse mountain. If you go straight past Lacunosa Town, you reach Ospelucid City. But before you go, there's something I want you two to hear. What is it? You'll know soon enough. Hurry now. Paprika being dragged along. Bianca's pushing her, I think. Look at her! Trapped. This is the place. Oh, also, don't go out on the streets at night here. Oh, Granny. You must be the ones who wants to hear that old tale about Lacunosa Town. That's right, please tell us. Behind Lacunosa Town there's a mighty big hole. Have you heard of the giant chasm? Oh! Oh, I've heard around about the giant chasm. There have been a brief temperature readings of a negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what the Sharon told me anyway. The road is blocked, so we can't get there right now. A long, long time ago, the giant chasm was created when a big meteorite fell from the sky. A really scary Pokemon was hidden inside that meteorite. A meteorite? When darkness falls over the land, this Pokemon appears. A frigid wind follows it. It freezes everything around and eats people, boss, and Pokémon. That's why everyone was afraid. The Pokémon ate... You know when Luigi gets poisoned and he goes, oh... So our ancestors surrounded the town with walls to prevent the Pokémon from getting inside the town. Also, Cerule was made forbidding anyone to go outside after dark. And that's the end of the O's tale. A fascinating story. I'll add it to my research records. This is going to be a huge tax write-off. Do they think they cooked? They, like, didn't finish. They turned on the oven and then turned it off, walked out of the house, and forgot to finish when they came back. She's a free-spirited grandma, too. Os. She gets it from him. She means os in the most literal sense. Kirim looks dumb, true. Wasn't that an interesting false tale? The Pokemon's true identity may be unknown, but the power mentioned in the story is incredible. The power of one. I know, the power to freeze everything around it could even rival the power of legendary dragon-type Pokemon. Yes, Bianca. It's almost like Zekrom, who scorched Unova. She brings out a megaphone and holds it up to Paprika. With intense lightning long ago. Exposition! Do you remember the story of Zekrom? Yes. I told you. Zekrom. She's telling me again. Come on. The heroes. Is this Bianca telling me, actually? It has a black body, and it can unleash a fearsome lightning thunder. Professor, do you think there's a connection between the Pokemon from the old story and the legendary dragon-type Pokemon? Get me out of this hell. The meteorite. Oh. The meteorite? Zekrom was revived from a rock called the Dark Stone. Let's suppose the meteorite from the story and this stone are one and the same. Take into account that elements from the same era were found in Dragon Spiral Tower where Zekrom was and in the Giant Chasm. It doesn't prove anything, but it could be a piece of the puzzle. Let's not write it off as just a coincidence just yet. If your theories are true, it should be a really strong Pokemon. What kind of a reason would there be for it to come out only at night? 'Cause that's the only time we play. Now that I think about it, the name Lacunosa could be derived from Lacunos. No! There it is, it's in the word. Which are clouds that resemble Os. I wonder if the name is related to the part of the story where they built walls to protect the town from that Pokemon. Sorry, I rambled on a bit, didn't I? Get out of here. Leave. Could you ask Drayden about this if you get a chance? I'm gonna do a little field work. Bianca, help out, okay? Sure thing. Let's go. Just so you know, Opelousas City's mayor, Drayden, wrestles with his Pokemon to toughen him up. Wait! My throat. Hey, I like this town and I like the song though. Oh, what's that back there? Ding, 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 ding. Metronome? My work always keeps me very busy, so I'm thrilled if I can go home at night. I'm sorry to leave my wife lonely, but that's the life of a powerful executive. Oh, this is a souvenir from a business trip. She does not seem to need it, so I will give it to you. You're giving me her stuff, dude? You're not even here for her? Tomorrow it's work as always. I'm a super businessman, aren't I? Are you happy? Are your needs being met? There are a lot of people in the world, and there are just as many different characteristics and ideas. She's thinking of leaving him. There are a lot of fish in the sea, she said. I think I'd be really happy if I could meet a lot of people and see the differences for myself. I love my wife. Why is she kind of a Nozomi? No, she's not. No, she's not. What's up, idiotness? Oh, the drain. We all float down here. Nozomi neglected wife. Yeah, so she's doing the face, first of all. There are so many different people out in the world with so many different characteristics. I'm just dying to meet someone new. I'll just take the one lemonade. My needs aren't being met. Of course, it's dangerous to go out at night. Maybe you should stay inside during the afternoon, too. Then there's no danger at all. True. I always thought that if I came here at night, something would happen. What's up? Have you seen Team Plasma anywhere around here? I heard a rumor to that effect. Oh, for crying out loud, that's troublesome indeed, my curious trainers. Perhaps I should satiate your curiosity somewhat. The reason I am still part of Team Plasma is this. I want to know how the world will change. Listen, Pokémon are nature, Pokéballs are civilization. Humans who are used to civilization don't relinquish it easily. Of course, both nature and civilization are important. But what will happen to a world taken over by Team Plasma? People will be forced to throw out Pokeballs, a product of civilization. I want to know what that looks like, and I want to enjoy it. Boost pose. Shut. Never speak again. All I want is to get back a stolen Pokemon. Paprika, give me a hand. You ready? Just to let you know, you're about to feel my rage. He held on to it. He's the small thread holding on to it. Boom-ba-doo. Has Pokemon always been this raw? Yes. It's not even worth earthquaking. He went for Golbat? He went for Golbat. Now it's worth earthquaking. Sorry, Embor. No! Ah, nuts. Vegeta, you went for Golbat? Goku and Vegeta in a double battle. Vegeta! You went for Golbat? Cryogonal was right there! Close combat would have killed it! Don't question my choices, Kakarot. I was trying to prevent Paraflinch hacks, Kakarot. You don't know how to play this game. Vegeta saying, that's not a Pokemon, that's a Chinese myth dragon. What's with these two? Oh, what's with these two? I'm battling alongside Cinzalin. This shouldn't be happening. Quiet, you. You don't talk. These traitors remind me of that one from 2 years ago. More important, we must continue our search. Like that scientist said, it might be an Opelucid city. That scientist with the stupid voice, whose needs weren't being met. We'll play with you again later. Get back here! Oh, Woost. God love him, though. The scary monster that comes out of the big hole at night is actually a Pokemon, right? Adults were just saying that to frighten children, huh? When I think about it, my Pokemon's much stronger than me. Pokeballs are sure. Why is everybody hyped up on Pokeballs in this town? Oh, it's a rules kind of town? How many rules you got? Because I've seen some towns with some big rules. And I don't think Lachynosis is going to come even close. Vegeta thinks Golbat will have stuns for it. Every gym badge tells the story of a hard-won victory. Oh, this rules! Yes! Oh, I love this. Tell me about the teams we had. Insect badge, that was a good one. That was a big gasps moment. Bolt badge, that was a pretty good one. Gosps was in that too. That one was, I think Debbie was a big deal in that one. Wake badge, that was probably the best one. That was the best Paprika boss. That was hard fought. Jet badge, that one was really close, but it didn't give us as much trouble. I think we first tried it. Oh man, who did we roll for Emerald also? Did we roll anybody that's lonely? I don't know if we have a lonely. Because we are doing a Tate and Liza. Of course it's dangerous to go out at night. Then there's no danger at all. Where were we saying? Abundant Shrine? Let's get Pixel's guy before the night is out. We can. Is that over here? I don't even know about that place. I don't even know the Abundant Shrine like that. I don't even go there. Near Route 14? Oh. Oh. Interesting. I think I remember. Yeah, it's near the gate where the guys are dancing and you just go north there. I don't know, Abundant Shrine? That's not a real place, is the thing. Route 12? They have this? Yeah. That's a living, breathing bird, not a weird robot creature. This tranquil goes... He just makes a sound. Come on now. I'll say it. I'll say it. Pidov's gone up a little for me and Tranquil. I mean, not significantly or anything, but a little. Roselia. This is a good one. Hey, 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 get back in there. Swaddle and Heracross. Ooh. Heracross like a shaky grass guy? Seems like he would be. Now what do we name you? How's about... regular... Yes, that spoke to me. Regular. Dunsparce and Vespiquen. Oh, wow. And because I think we're, like, right next to the next place. Hold on. I think this is like a filler route. Who were they? Oh yeah, here we go. First of all, we're about to enter one of the best areas ever. My Minccino! My grandpa caught it for me. Tailsap is its specialty. I did my best to choose a Pokemon who was both cute and strong. They don't even have clocks at home. I didn't even... saw that out of context. People in Lachynosa finish work when the sun sets. Oh. The whole city can be seen from the huge bridge. The name says everything about the Pokemon name raider in Castelia City. What? Sunny weather. Sunny. 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 I also wasn't expecting here, to be honest. But this song is one of the best ever that they've ever done. I love this area. This is the most vibes anything they've ever done, ever. Should we try for a water type? I don't know, man. We'll just get like a Basculin. I don't think that's a good idea. We're dying for water, is the problem. We're so thirsty. But it'll be a Basculin. Almost certainly. I think there's something cool in the bubble. I'm gonna try to force a bubble. Hold on though, did we not catch a basculin? We didn't. What a misplay. We should have caught a basculin at some point. Now we're stuck with this. We should have gamed the system, but we didn't. And now we're stuck potentially falling on a basculin knife. Oh, nuts. Can we force some puddle, please? Hello? I'm begging here. Oh, who's this? An artist? A high-level battling technique is art in its own way. Artist, go! Oh, he has a little... We still have a lot of exploring to go back and do. Pretty much all the ground we covered today, we have to go back and actually explore next week. Less dialogue though, and less trainers, so I don't think it'll take that long to do. Can I get a puddle, please? Can I get a puddle? Please, can I get a puddle? Can I get a puddle? I'm going for the grass. Fuck a surf. Who's this? Ozzy Osbourne? Oh, that's not... Oh. Why do his glasses do that? What is this effect? It's a grass whistler, yeah. And they do that in Final Fantasy Tactics. Derelith. Fweet, 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 fweet. Ready? This area is whimsical. This was the last good thing Pokemon ever did. I'm not getting a... Pixel? Everybody watching. Pixel and everyone. Forgive me for what I must do here. Fucking God. Alright, hit me. What was the encounter table? Was it all that was here? Was there ever any hope? 70%? What was the other 30? Gyarados? Something we can't use? Meryl? That would have been nice. That would have been nice. I can live with that decision. Now, okay. What was in the grass? Golduck and Meryl. Well, Pixel, maybe this is where you learn to love Basculin, though. Called Mulligan? No, there's none of that. Now, humor me. Humor me? What was in Undella Bay? Because we could have gone there. Would that have been interesting? Because I thought that would also probably just be a Basculin. Spheal? No. There was a Spheal? Alright, well, you gotta name it, though. Come put the name, Pixel. Now. What was the 70? Basculin? Frillish? Oh, I thought you were... You fucked me! No, I didn't! I feel like Rolf on that episode where he shrinks Eddie's head, and Eddie's just like, "You're a quack." Pixel's calling me a quack right now. Listen, we needed a water type, and this guy is gonna save us from our thirst, unless he's gentle. Oh, unless he's gentle. Could have had a Golduck. Lapras was in the bubble. I thought I kind of remembered that. That's why I was looking for the bubble. I remembered something cool was in there. I thought it was Milotic. What about, like, Dendra? What about like gender? What about like, what do you got, Pixel? Asbestos? Not even gonna, he's gonna shrug at it? No. I was impatient. It wasn't showing up. There was no bubble. It wasn't showing up. A Basque credit card? I threw caution to the wind. You gotta believe in things happening. Listen, I also have a male Combi on the team, so like, come on. What about like asbestos? I could do that. Chose this watery grape for me. Discord quest. As Worstos, how about that? As Woostos, as Chord Quest. How about like Nah, come on. Nah, come on. Asbestoshi. As Bezos. How about that? We like that? Cordesta. What? The dots? How about like as Wes? As Westward. It's like a quest chord, but as best as I can do. As west as I can do. How about like espressos? How about like throw it all away? No, we need to give it a good name. If we're stuck with it, another week, I can give you that if you promise to show up with something. How about boy portion? Come on. Come on, Pixel, what do you think? I kind of feel like it has to be this. But you can change it. If it's gentle. If it's gentle, it's Paprika. She's just she can't do anything right. Alright, boy abortion, but if you want to rename it, let me know. Let's go check it out. I hope it's a new nature for us. Oh, I hope it does not have the raw nature. How many are left? 5? And we only have 2 Pokemon left. So we're leaving 3 on the floor. This is a big drum roll moment. Why am I getting nervous? Why am I feeling so nervous? I feel a pit in my stomach. Okay. What's serious? We have one of those. Oh my god. That's Spatch, that's cool. That's good. Powers up moves that have recoil. We wanted water and we got it. Well, you know what? That's how the boy Borshin crumbles. Take me back to the Matrix. What was that other thing we got? A Roselia? Roselia. When I was little, I thought it was Roselia. And then I was like, that's not how pronunciation works. And she was regular. Gonna be a couple sessions. We'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be good. We're gonna get through this. Why is it, there's such a dark energy in here? Is anyone else feeling that? Anyone else feeling a dark pressure at the moment? Anybody else feeling a dark energy? Is it just me? No, I didn't do it just because. I did not. Is it that bad? I kind of want to turn back time. I feel like I fucked up. I kind of feel. Oh! Winter exclusive? We're in winter. Well, I have good news. I don't know how to proceed. I have good news. Maybe. Depends who you ask. We should get our last guy next week. After all. Hey. Session, everybody. Session. Thanks for hanging. I had a good time. Boots galore. Sorry, get out of here. And you know, I think we all learned something today about ourselves. And that's what matters most. It's that don't be hasty, make good decisions, look both ways before crossing the road. Can we just look at the last four guys? You know, yeah. No. Don't paint a narrative. No, that's not. No, there was no foul play. It's kind of like, you know what I could compare it to? It's kind of like when Air Spud died. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like what happened in the sewers, where a genuine accident happened. and I'm being framed as an assassin. I've been framed for a crime, that's all. It's just willful negligence. Hey, I'll play with you some other time. I'll catch you next week. I'll see you for Ape Escape. I gotta get out of here. Shepherd's Crook, save me. Goodbye.